What is up, Junker Clunkers? I am Grady, your host, as normal. This is our new channel. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, guys. I don't know. And this is in the way. You can't see me. There you go. You can see me a little bit better. How are we all doing? It is 7:44 on a Sunday evening. I got Shelby laying down here. We got the heat in here. We're in our live room. We haven't been live on our main channel in a very, very long time. I'm thinking about doing that again. I don't know. I just haven't had a lot of time to do it. A lot of stuff's going on, you know. But anyhow, welcome to Junker Clunkers Reacts. This is our new channel. This is going to be a second video on this channel. We've also started Junker Clunkers 2. And as always, guys, we have Junker Clunkers, the original. So if you don't know any of those channels, go check them out. Please subscribe. It's free to you guys. I do a lot of stupid stuff on my channels. I say a lot of stupid things. So in my mind, why not show other people doing some stupid things and help them get a little bit of exposure? Not like I'm a huge channel or a big, influence or anything, but maybe I can turn people onto other channels that they wouldn't regularly see. Because you guys know I am
kind of a big deal.
In my own mind, I suppose I am a big deal. So let's get into it. We've got a video here. We're going to cut it up into pieces, obviously, in the editing. But first and foremost, I want to acknowledge that this is not my footage. I am borrowing this footage, and I want to give them the recognition that they deserve. So once again, this is not my channel. Let's go and let's check out. Come on, get on in there. Here we go. What's going on here? Look at that. Oh. I don't think I've seen that before. This is just on, this is going to be on this gentleman's page. It is called Real Steel Fabrications. He has a YouTube channel. He has 18,400 subscribers, 122 videos. So once again, this is not my content originally. I'm borrowing it from this gentleman because I found him entertaining and I kind of want to, maybe help him out. So we're going to help him out first off by always subscribing. That helps out every single YouTuber, guys. So if you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe. While you're on their video, always press the like button. Set a comment. That way they know that you're there. So anyhow, let's go back to the original video that I wanted.
Duct tape, starting fluid,
So this guy is
Bravo 12, clutch fluid, brake fluid, one funnel, coolant, one battery, one jug of gas.
And he's at the Honda event. Look at that good guy. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. There we go.
Right here we have an old abandoned farm truck. This is a late 80s Ford F-150 Lariat that was stuck in the barn about 10 years ago and left to rot away. Today we're going to try and get it running and driving under its own power and get it home. Definitely has some
You
spit shine.
can't stand when people spit on a car. First off, I can't stand it.
She's gonna clean
right now. He's wiping the paint. I know that it's probably never going to be a showpiece. But guys, come on. First off, don't wipe dust off. Wash it off.
She is an XLT
I don't know why, but
whatever that stands for. Maybe
gross
extra large
to me. I'm sorry.
testicles in this case, since I got it now. She is.
And now he's talking about his genitalia, thinking that he's got huge ones. I don't know.
That's sure on the exact year yet.
Not something.
The wheel well's definitely looking rough there. Seen better days.
Up here in New Hampshire, we've got way worse rust than that. So I guess this is Minnesota. I think you said.
She is a two-wheel peel because I did not see lockouts in the front here.
The trucks were all really
there, so she's a two-wheel drive.
I mean, come on, that's
now
it
was already
35 years old, something like that.
You can see that the
and it's that clean
there. However, they went about that.
Go back and watch my original channel, guys.
The rig's
actually crap we got up here.
Fairly good shape here. I don't know too much about these trucks. I've never had one. I come from a Mopar family. So with that being said, I'll probably get disowned for buying this here Ford. But that's okay. One of the best cars I've ever had was actually an old Fox body Mustang with the
Fox body.
Yeah. This bedside doesn't look like it's any better.
So me personally, guys, I'm a huge Ford guy. So these F-150s,
so we can fit
absolutely love them.
Like I said,
I think he's going to say that this has got the 600, so 300
till the day she was put away.
There isn't much to kill him
there or something. Maybe on the rocks.
Yeah,
not much of a rocker there. If that ever needed to be replaced. Never noticed that on these old Fords, but that's hardly anything. Right there. Take a look on the inside here. That was a good sound.
Plastic interior.
Looks like a grayish blue.
So a lot of people don't understand that the bullnose and then what I consider OBS F-150s and next generation, the 90s.
Headliner's definitely
the only real difference is a little bit of the interior and the front end. Other than that, the truck is the same.
That'll be nice in the summertime. I guess they're using these bars.
Use the same doors,
locking device,
different fenders,
opening all the way up.
Different front end, grill, headlights, stuff like that.
It is old enough.
The hood, I don't actually know if it's different.
Wing windows,
it probably is,
and quite large ones at that. Let's see if those pop open. We'll play with that a different time. But I don't know why trucks ever went away from having those. I love those. She is a manual flavor. Don't know why the boot is gone.
That's stuff in my way. It's kind of hard.
Scary. Let's jump up in here and see what we got. We do have keyage. A few keys actually, so that's cool.
So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit in the video.
She's showing is disgusting.
He's just showing how crappy it is. Blah blah blah.
Not for have the V850, but it does.
So trying to back
rats living in here, as there's a lot of feces, and they were drinking Pepsi.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty normal when a vehicle sits for
X amount of years. Get into the wiring too much.
So that right there, that helped me the first time I watched this.
Button. That must be for nitrous, maybe.
Yeah, nitrous. Push it. Being a funny guy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I thought it was going to be the horn, but I think it's probably going to be the starter button. You'll learn that in a couple of minutes, but I don't think he ever does.
That's super scary.
So he's going to take the hood off.
One of the best inline sixes that were ever made, especially this.
Yep, now he's talking about the 300 straights. Very good motor. Absolute one of the best motors Ford made.
Looks like it has all the emission junk hooked up. There's a little vacuum line broken off.
Yep, very emission driven on this this particular year. The government was really choking vehicle manufacturers to produce vehicles with less emission. Good thing he's checking the oil. Enjoy seeing people actually check the oil if they do nothing else to to make sure that the vehicle is ready to go. Always check your Earl, guys.
Now the posting did say she didn't have brakes.
Now that's not a surprise.
Maybe she's just low.
Most people stop using vehicles after they blow a brake line. I've gotten a lot of them for cheap. We're gonna blow through this a little bit. Now he's messing with the ignition.
Yeah, I don't know why that's in there.
The bullnose, they had a major issue with ignition,
neutral, right?
That was never rectified by Ford that I'm aware of. Get the old 5-speed. Now, if I'm correct, this 5-speed, the synchros first,
probably use this
first and reverse
to drive in this
first, first and reverse. I think they're on the same synchro.
So why did she do that?
They always have major issues. Yo, guys, we need to talk about this for a second. He does not tell us in this, and I did see in the original, in the video that I watched. This is the starter solenoid, okay? This is, everybody understand what that is? That's what holds your hood up, right? So we know that this is metal, and it's connected to metal. He's wondering what's going on, why there's sparks happening. He's grounding this thing out to the truck. First off, that's a dummy award right there. You've got to pay attention. You can burn down a vehicle like that. And I guarantee that he's not prepared to burn down a vehicle. They go down quick and they can be very disastrous. So always watch what you're doing, especially with wiring. I mean, come on. Smart up, buddy.
On that. That doesn't look good.
It's not.
Didn't bring any tools.
So I think in that clip he realized that it
Let's unhook this for a sec.
It wasn't good. Now he's messing with the cable.
Just jumping across there. All right,
As you can see,
that before she burns up.
It's jumping from one post to the other, and that's how you would jump one of these old pickups. So in this video, a couple seconds ago, because I was blabbing my mouth, he didn't bring any tools. He brought 0 tools. He brought a bunch of fluid, but no tools. He finds a couple of screwdrivers to help him out during this whole thing. So
now it's not going to be touching. So these old Fords has this here easy stealer mechanism. You just jump from here to here. See if I get anything.
Yeah. See, what he's not realizing is that little button right there probably is the starter, if I had to guess.
Tank's which. This has a dual tank, 2 tanks, so you can switch. I was hoping that I could switch it to the one that was most empty. Doesn't even turn over.
The one that's most empty.
Sounds like a fuel pump. For some reason, when I turn the key, it hardly does anything. They do got a screwdriver in here. Let's steal that. So the key should be in
that's real nice. We're gonna steal that. Probably shouldn't stay right here, buddy.
I don't know what it'll do if I just jump across these two. Okay, let's try and start. I guess you just.
Let's touch on that for a second. If you guys ever go out and attempt to resurrect a vehicle, something that's been sitting for an extended amount of time, seriously, take the time. Obviously, check your fluids, mainly check the oil, make sure the motor is not frozen, but take your plugs out, fog the cylinders. Just take a little bit of mystery oil, or no matter what kind of lubricant you have, put it down the cylinders, let it sit for a little bit, roll the motor over by hand. I mean, tried and true, this motor, it's not hurting anyway. But if you're going to do this and you plan on keeping the vehicle, and you would, you want to at all ever save it, do that. Anybody that's ever done this at any point in time will tell you, because if it sits for a long period of time, there's no lubricant. it's dry. Things are more than likely seized or stuck. You want to free them up slowly. You don't want to just be like, bam, you're back to life. You know what I mean? Anyhow, let's get going back to this, guys. You don't want to hear me yapper.
Just jump from those two.
No, this guy just don't worry about it. Just hammer on.
No start. Definitely ain't the right way to go.
I don't think he has the key on this one.
I guess I'm gonna try and pop that off and feed her some starting fluid down the yapper there. I'm not sure what tank it's going off of.
Now he's just gonna put some gasoline in there. I'm gonna save you guys the.
This is the secret stuff.
Yeah, he's calling this secret stuff. If it was so secret, then why would you tell anybody about it? I'm just kidding. I understand what he's trying to do. Blah 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 blah. So this is where he's saying he doesn't have any tools and blah blah blah. He finds a screwdriver, gets that off. Now this is the point that I just got to be like, holy shit. This is tried and true. It's, what's it say, 18 years sitting? Listen to this. You shock yourself, buddy. Mint, running. You didn't do anything. You didn't check them. You didn't check anything. You had to mess with the ignition. All we did was put gas in it and a little bit of starting fluid. I mean,
sounds pretty good.
And you can tell this truck has been sitting for a good amount of time. Good old bird.
Heater's on or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's blowing. Turn her
Well,
off.
it works with the ignition on and off.
Easy enough. Give her a little bit of that starting fluid.
Checking those on
I don't
camera.
recommend to ever use starting fluid. It's not good on the cylinders and all that good stuff.
But you did it.
Gave her a little squirt, and she fired up. Had to jump her across. Not for sure why I can't use the actual.
Listen, starting fluid isn't always bad. However, if you're pouring that stuff into the intake, what it's going to do is it's going to dry up your cylinder walls, and then you can start having issues. If you just do a couple, it's okay. It's obviously it's made for it. I have been known to use brake cleaner. Probably not the greatest thing for it either, but at some point, it's okay. It's okay. You drive a junk, you're gonna eventually need to use something flammable and make it go boom, 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 boom. Anyhow, shut my mouth.
So ignition, why I got to jump it on whatever that majiggy there is. I don't know if that ignition relay or what that is. But, okay, so we know that she has a hole in the radiator somewhere.
Oh, no.
So that's leaking out.
Yeah.
That's why I turned it off.
If it's leaking, it's got something in it.
So now we need to figure out a game plan.
Yeah, let's game plan it.
That's not good.
You got no brakes.
I should probably go ahead and load that up.
You got to load this up. I got to show you guys this. I'm probably going to stuff my mouth through it. Probably not. This is probably one of the best parts. All right, so there he's moving it. And this is probably one of the best parts right here. I'm just gonna drink some water. Always hydrate yourself, all. I don't even know what to say. All I could picture is him ripping his asshole out, you know. These Honda TRXs, they're not light. They're not light in any way, shape, or form. At this point, I'm wondering, what's your game plan here? Are you going to try and slide out from under? Because I could never do that. I mean, come on, guys. I'm a big boy. And now you're stuck. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll give it to him. For a little skinny guy, he's able to make it. I just want to touch on TRXs, those Honda TRX old school ones. Great rigs. Two great rigs right there. Those F150s and those Hondas. It's a great combination. Okay. You got a bit of a problem, my friend. Would you look at it? Yeah, if you turn the wheels the other way, you know, or at least straight, it'll go a lot better too. Just saying, I'm not there to help you. I'm just the guy that's watching you from the comfort of my warm office.
Shot. Regretting my decision. I don't know why I did this. I need motivation.
Might have been better had he stood the wheeler up and then rolled it to it. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna get it right here.
1, 2, 3. Sorry. You got it. Come on. Lift, lift, lift. Go, go, go. You got it. You can do it. I think your L4 is a little out of whack now. Yeah. Hey, he got it. He got it without whining too badly, at least in the cut we see. With the hood in there. He's going to start it up. He's going to drive home. I watched until about this point. This is as far as I got.
To the windshield or the glass here.
Then I decided maybe I ought to try and make a video that's been in my mind for a while, you know.
Got you taped up on the windshield.
All right.
Looks like so.
It's not a windshield, my friend. That's a side window, but I mean, whatever. I got to tell you guys, I had a 95 F-150. It was a 5.0. I missed that truck to death. I miss it. The only reason I got rid of it is because my family grew up with it.
No brakes.
I went from 1 kid to 2 kids. And unfortunately, I had to go down the road, and I can tell you, I miss it. I miss it.
She died.
You try to start it without the key working? Press that button down there.
That's weird.
Come on, just press that button. Let's see if it works.
That ain't good. All right.
Come on, man.
He's on. Fire back up real quick.
Fire.
Dying on him. All right, let me go.
Imagine how much rat poops everywhere in there. That clutch needs to be bled or something.
Beep, beep.
It slams into gear pretty hard.
No brakes.
What do you need brakes for? The standard. Driver MacGyver.
One's coming. We're driving.
Tried and true. 18 years sitting off the road. Is that what it was? Something like that? 25 years, whatever. Driving down the road like it was just taken out yesterday.
Driving.
You know?
See the cruiser.
Hey, Mike.
Look at the neighbors. I told you guys I was going to drive her home. Just pegged out.
Driving home.
Oil pressure.
Hey, it's really
Battery's
full.
looking good.
Good, huh?
She's idling about 1,500.
You need a bit of a clean, but let me tell you something. It's that motor. They literally don't make them like they used to. I mean, look at that beautiful truck. I would take that truck up here any day of the week. Any.
But we got to figure out what's wrong with that ignition. The old Ford, she's smoking a little bit, but of course she's gonna with all this dirt and dust she's got on her.
Sure
It's
will.
gonna be a good truck, guys. Well, we got the old Ford home. Now it's dinner time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was something a little bit newer than what we usually do.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna stop that stream there. I don't know. Y'all like this kind of content? You got to tell me. I just don't know what you want. I want to make videos that make you guys happy and that I enjoy putting out. Do I want to make some money? Yeah, sure. But what's the worth of sitting in front of this camera if I'm not having fun and you're not having fun? I actually kind of enjoy doing it this way. This is my second video on the channel. I want you guys to tell me, am I doing okay? I got to know. Am I doing okay? Is this what you want to see? I'm going to go in and edit this, and I'm going to try and do my best to it. It's definitely different. I do my own content on Junker Clunkers, my normal channel, as you can see up there in the corner, because this is recorded on StreamYard. So I really appreciate everybody checking this out. Once again, please leave me some comments. Share me out. Let's see if we can grow this channel a little bit. I truly think that this concept can work. You know, we go and we find a video that's kind of cool, and we review it, and we go from there. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Make sure you go over and check out this dude. Once again, what was his channel? Where are we? I want to try and find his channel again so we can give him the proper. Well, would you just help me out here? There we go. So his channel, once again, I don't know why I wasn't subscribed. I've watched him much time. Anyhow, it's Real Steel Fabrications. Go check him out. I have watched a couple of these videos. They're pretty cool. Seems like a pretty decent, knowledgeable guy, you know. So go over, give him a like. Tell him you got a subscription for us, you know. Maybe him and I could do something in the future. You never know. He's out and over in Minnesota, and I'm up here in New Hampshire, but we never know. Collaborations, I wouldn't mind doing one. So with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go edit this. Maybe you'll see it tonight, Sunday. I don't know. Maybe you'll see it tomorrow on the toilet at work. Always remember, like, share, subscribe, or don't.